False allegations in a court of law are considered detrimental. They can have serious consequences for individuals and the justice system. False allegations can damage the reputation of the person being accused. The damage to reputation may be long-lasting and difficult to repair. False allegations can lead to legal consequences for both the accuser and the accused. False allegations consume valuable legal resources, time, and money. False allegations can erode public trust in the legal system. This may lead to skepticism about the fairness and effectiveness of the justice system. The accused may suffer severe personal, emotional, and financial consequences as a result of false allegations. Their lives may be disrupted, and relationships may be strained or permanently damaged. False allegations can be seen as an abuse of the legal process. Allowing false allegations to stand as testimony can have significant consequences, both for the individuals involved in the case and for the integrity of the legal system. A defendant should not be found guilty solely based on the inability of a witness to testify to supposed facts, especially when no other evidence or witnesses support the allegations. The burden of proof lies with the prosecution, and a defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty. The presumption of innocence is a fundamental principle in many legal systems. If there is no evidence or other witnesses to support the allegations against the defendant, it may be challenging for the prosecution to meet the burden of proof. In the absence of sufficient evidence, the defendant should not be found guilty. If a witness is unable to testify to supposed facts of the case, it weakens the prosecution's case. A finding of guilt should be based on proof beyond a reasonable doubt. If there is doubt about the defendant's guilt, the legal standard requires that the defendant be acquitted. It is not the defendant's responsibility to prove their innocence. A defendant has the right to a fair trial, which includes the right to confront witnesses against them and the right to present a defense. It is not appropriate for a defendant to be found guilty when there is insufficient evidence, no supporting witnesses, or when a witness cannot testify to the supposed facts of the case. When a defendant is found guilty despite a lack of evidence and without physical evidence or witnesses against them, they may have recourse to challenge the verdict and seek justice. A defendant can generally file an appeal to a higher court, seeking a review of the trial proceedings and the verdict. During an appeal, the defendant's legal team may argue that the trial court made errors, misapplied the law, or that there was insufficient evidence to support the guilty verdict. President Trump's conviction in the case brought by E. Jean Carroll in a New York court should be overturned on appeal.